Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best budget cards in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. When I say budget, I mean under 50,000 MT. Now, that might not be budget to everybody, but to me, I think that's a pretty fair assessment for what would be considered a pseudo-budget card, considering the best cards in the game are crazy, ridiculously expensive, and these are the types of cards that can counter those types of players without costing you a ridiculous hundreds and hundreds of thousands of MT. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 11,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And additionally, it is possible that I forgot somebody. There are a lot of good budget cards in the game right now. If you think I left somebody off this list that deserves a top 10 spot, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know. I will let you know where I'd have them ranked or if they would make the list. But without further ado, let's hop right into it. Number 10 is going to be Caris LeVert. Now, I will admit, I have not used Caris LeVert myself, and maybe that matters. Maybe I should use him before I put him on the list, but I think he's really good. I mean, 94 speed excel, really good shooter, capable dunker, really good all-around defender. Defensive badges aren't amazing, but I mean, it's okay. He's got the gold ones at least. Playmaking badges are very good. Agent 3, limitless range as well. Fast twitch, has a nice release. I know Caris release is really good. Tray fade, really good sigs and quick drops. Really, really nice budget card at the 2. Probably the best, like, super cheap 2 that we have in the game right now. Dino Rogers is going to be number 9 as well. I think he's really, really solid. He's 6'11" with a 7'11" wingspan, which gives him incredible length and makes him play bigger than any other 6'11" player in the game. Not to mention his release is, his size, his player build is really good as well. He's got decent speed. He's a capable shooter, can get every badge upgraded, really good dunker, capable defender. The stats and badges don't jump off the page at you as being insane, but he's a really, really good card. The wingspan is huge. The fact that he's got Francis size up as a power forward is pretty cool as well. He moves really well. His release is super smooth and easy to green. Normal leaner, has front clutches. Big, big fan of Dino. I still use him on my God Squad, so keep that in mind for context. It's my backup power forward on my God Squad. Huge fan of the card, and he does deserve a spot top 10 in my opinion. Cam Johnson, one of the best offensive small forwards in the game, the evolved version, obviously, not the Ruby, is going to be on this list as well. This card came out yesterday when y'all are seeing this video, but big, big fan of him. I did a gameplay on him, and I think he's really good. 6'8" with a 6'10" wingspan gives him decent size. He's got really good shooting badges, clamp breaker, quick first step, and a couple finishing badges like fast twitch, posterizer, bully as well. Good speed, very good shooter, very capable dunker, decent defender, no half defensive badges, which is one of the reasons he's kind of lower on the list, but he's got a really good player build with an afro that makes him look taller than 6'8", a very smooth release, solid sigs, CP escape, Kyrie size up. I don't love, but he's got tray fade, he dunks the ball really well, he moves well. I think he's a really, really nice card, and I like the fact that his player build makes him play taller than 6'8". I think that helps him out defensively as well. Luke Walton's going to come in at number 7 for me. Big fan of Luke at the PG position. I'm still using him on my team as well, my backup point guard currently. 94 speed and excel, 92 shot 3, really good defender, Hoff limitless, good playmaking badges, anchor clamps, glove, pick dodger, bully. Really complete card. Nice release. It's not on very quick, but it's still smooth, fast, easy enough to green. Definitely a very, very solid release for Luke Walton. He's got good sigs as well. MJ dribble style, DeMar size up, ball escape, Lillard behind the back, quick drops off one. Animations wise, definitely doesn't hurt the card and really only helps. So another very, very good card. Now we have one of the best 3&D players in the game in ImJustIsaac at number 6. Elite level 3&D. Doesn't do a ton else than that. He's got decent enough sigs. He's a very capable slasher with the 95 driving dunk. No half finishing badges, but he does dunk the ball pretty well. But he's got catch and shoot, claymore, clamp breaker, quick first step, and a ton of defensive badges. Gold limitless range. A really smooth, fast release. His own release on very quick is really good. Normal leaner, and sigs are not great, but they don't need to be. He's not really a playmaker. He's an elite level 3&D player. Put him on the court next to a couple playmakers, and he's going to compete at the highest level, guard anybody in the game, be an elite level defender doing it. I think he's an absolute monster, and I definitely think he deserves a spot pretty high on the list. Jonathan Bender is going to come in at number 5 for me. I like the fact he's 7 foot a lot at small forward. I think that's his best attribute is his height. But not only that, he's a very good flasher. He's got good speed. He's a very capable shooter, good playmaker, pretty solid defender. Being 7 foot helps with the fact he's only got 2 off defensive badges. He's a really, really good slasher, though. He's got a very nice release. This Montrezl Harrell base, you wouldn't think a Montrezl Harrell jump shot would be good, but it's honestly pretty darn good, even on quick. Sigs are very solid as well. Lillard behind the back, front clutches, Steph escape. Big, big fan of Jonathan Bender as a budget card at the 3. And yeah, I think he's really good at the 4 as well, to be completely honest, but mainly the 3 is where I'd recommend playing him. Rudy Fernandez is probably the best super budget point guard in the game right now. He is 6'6" with a 6'7" wingspan. Doesn't have incredible size, but hot spots from everywhere. 17 off with bully, fast twitch, limitless takeoff, posterizer, agent 3, catch and shoot, limitless range. Good playmaking and defense as well. Very capable defender, elite level slasher, really solid shooter, good athletic ability. The Steph base on very quick with most of Steph's sigs as well. I've described this card as a 6'6" Steph Curry with a 40-inch vertical multiple times, and I will stick by that. I think he's also very similar to Dark Matter Devin Booker, just not quite as good, but very, very good card. No doubt about that, and deserves a top 5 spot for sure. Arvydas Sabonis, specifically the heroic version, is also under 50K. The hero version is not, but this one is. 7'3" with a 7'6" wingspan, so he has incredible size, which is really useful. Hotspots from everywhere. 17 hops include a bunch of finishing badges: catch and shoot, claymore, break starter, dimer, anchor, brick, wall post, lockdown. 94 interior, 95 block. He does have decent enough speed. 66 speed doesn't seem great, but on a 7'3" player, especially one with the player build that Arvidas has, that is really, really nice, I think. And I think he's a really good card. Like, I'm very, very high on what he can do on the court. He's got the ability to stretch the floor at a pretty high level. Does need limitless range added, but release is very similar to Yao Ming's release, to be completely honest. I wouldn't say it's the best release in the world, but it definitely gets the job done. And I think he's a very, very good card. Very high on what he can do in terms of his ability to be a really competitive center against the Giants in this game right now. Valuable card for sure, especially with how cheap he is, and he comes in at number 3. Number 2 is going to be, I can't read my own handwriting, Kyle Kuzma. That was kind of embarrassing. I literally couldn't read my own handwriting for a second. But Kyle Kuzma is, the hero version specifically, is really, really nice. 6'9" with 7-foot wingspan at the 3. Gives him solid size. Hotspots from everywhere. 25 hops. Great finishing badges, elite shooting badges, super solid playmaking, clamp breaker, handle speed, quick first step, and then really good defense as well. He's a great level defender. He's fast. He's an elite shooter and an elite slasher. He's got front clutches. He's got top tier SIGs and one of the best releases in the game, this Kuzma base. Just about as good as you could make a Kyle Kuzma card, in all honesty, besides maxing out his stats, I guess, and maxing out his badges. He is an incredibly elite option at the small forward position. I'm honestly surprised I don't see more of him because he is such a good card, especially with how good his release is, topping it off. But number 1 is going to be Peter Gudmundsson, in my opinion. I love this card. He's 7'2", so he's got really good size, but he's got a 7'10" wingspan and a massive player build, so looks bigger than 7'2". Hotspots from both corners, only 12 hops, 13 gold badges, I know, but catch and shoot corner specialist, a couple good defensive badges, a couple good offensive badges on the interior. He's big with decent speed, 77 speed and excel, and a dude with his player build is really good. He's a very good shooter. He's super athletic, dunks the ball really well, and he's a really, really good defender and rebounder. Can get every badge upgraded, so you can add limitless takeoff, fast twitch, limitless range, quick first step, bailout, break starter to him if you'd like to make him more complete. And he's got this Malachi Flynn base on really quick, which is really, really good. The best release of any of the Giant centers that we have in the game right now, and that even includes guys like KP, Dikembe, and Taka, who have pretty good releases. I think he's got the best of all of them. Now, SIGs aren't good, doesn't matter. Quick drops as well on him is incredible. He's one of the best centers in the game, period. Not just at the budget card level, and I think he's a great, great card in my team. So with that being said, that is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.